Dude, freaking JiDion, one of the biggest pranksters on YouTube, is quitting the platform and deleted all of his videos. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say he's quitting. He has a new channel, but it's completely different content, and he's leaving his past prankster ways behind him. I just watched the video that he put out today, and it's his #1 on trending, and it's freaking blowing up. He basically just talks about all of the things that he regrets doing throughout his career, like promoting things that he doesn't necessarily agree with, that don't align with his current beliefs and his religion, and basically everything that led him here to just freaking removing all of his old content, which, like, JiDion has blown up a lot in the past couple years, but he's actually been on the platform a lot longer. I think I can't even fact check this now because it's all lost to time, dude. It's all gone. I mean, I guess I could fact check it on Wayback Machine. I never really thought about it because I just remember, like, the content of the videos and not so much the branding of JiDion when I think about him. And I never really watched that many of his videos, but I saw the one where he went to Mall of America and he was, like, trolling this painter guy, and the guy got really freaking mad, and it seemed kind of like some fuckery. Was it hand? He was provoking them, you know? He was pranking them, and it all worked out in the end, but it was kind of funny to watch everybody get so mad over whatever he was doing. Yeah, that was the one I remembered. I guess he was being kind of a dickhead here. But it all ended up for the better, kind of, after it was forced and made to happen. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's fine for him to change up, switch his whole shit up, TBH, on God. If that's how he feels and he wants to be more holy.
4 or 5 times. Stop touching the desk.
Stop trolling Jacksepticeye here. Top of the morning. I still don't necessarily agree with deleting all the old content just because it makes no pragmatic sense. But you do what you gotta do, obviously. Everybody copes with stuff in their own ways.
I just want my size 13, man.
Do you wanna see my shoe size? I guess thinking back on it, he did have a provocative video intro and shirts that were straight and to the point with their merch designs.
I've learned my whole life, so instead of gobbling meat, I want to gobble, you know.
Oh my God. No disrespect.
I would make merch hinting at homosexuality.
Leave the store now.
Like, we can kiss.
Wait,
like,
where does the merch come in? What? What?
Stop filming now.
Oh.
Bro, I'm down. We can
Call
kiss.
League City Police, please.
It's not gay, it's homosexual. And I would make merch promoting fornication and unprotected sex.
Bro, this is like the most YouTuber-y merch I've ever seen. When I was watching this video, I even said out loud, I was like, dude, this is like the most YouTuber-y merch I've ever seen. This is like some serious 2009 shit. Like, graphic design is my passion. Like, freaking boner shirt. Put that up. Make 1 million of them. Let's go, boys. I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to believe this is real, because what if it's just an elaborate prank in and of itself?
Professional raw dog.
He said the thing. Big JiDion guy, I see.
I'm gonna have to demote you to amateur raw dogger status.
Damn, demoted.
You're the first ever person I demoted.
I mean, I didn't grow up particularly religious, and I never really found it very interesting or wanted to know more about it or anything growing up. I feel like my parents felt the same. So I guess that's where my personal convictions lie on the subject, and maybe that just makes me not fully comprehend the idea of living for the Lord and not doing evil or whatever. But, you know, I have been on YouTube a long time, and I've struggled in my own way with, you know, figuring out what, what compromises to make to sort of like make content that makes sense for the platform and that is with the times. And, you know, things change and evolve, and you sort of have to reevaluate as you go on. So I could imagine a world where this is totally sincere and he just doesn't necessarily fuck with the content that he used to make anymore, which is, I think, part of making stuff and growing as a person. I think he might be younger than me too, so he might still be figuring stuff out. I mean, everyone kind of is still figuring stuff out, but dude, freaking, he does talk about a time where some security guards lost his job because he was trolling them, and it just kind of resulted in that, and that freaking does suck, dude. I
got the prank done, got millions of views off of it, so many people giving me props, but what a lot of you guys don't know is 3 people lost their jobs because of me. Because I lied and was saying that I worked there, I got 3 security officers fired that had been working there for years, all because I wanted to play a practical joke, all because I wanted to entertain you guys. And that's evil. That truly is evil. And to those people,
I don't know if I'd say evil. That it definitely sucks, and I can see why that would make you not want to do it again or put a damper on it in the future. But freaking evil? I feel like, I mean, you didn't do it on purpose.
People that I got fired, I'm sorry. I truly am.
Yeah, I could imagine that being a really putting a downer on your desire to make that type of content in the future, or just in the past, or ever. Just, I probably want to delete everything if that happened to me, and it was my fault that people were unemployed now. Yeah, that wouldn't feel too good. That would be pretty horrible, pretty bad. But not. I definitely wouldn't say it's evil or malicious. Like, he didn't do it on purpose. Maybe borderline, somewhere in that gray area. But yeah, dude, I'm sure we'll see something more from JiDion. I don't think he'll just disappear or anything. Let me know in the comments what you guys freaking think of people deleting their old videos. Do you freaking have any similar stories of making art and then regretting it later? Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new. It helps me out a lot. I always appreciate it. I can't talk today. Thanks for watching, boys. Peace out. Why I deleted all my videos, dude? This is freaking, I still can't even tell. Like, are they just private? What do you got up here? Not to be too snoopy, but anything up here? I thought he was starting like a separate channel for this new endeavor. The JiDion channel. I didn't even know he had so many channels. God dang. Especially now that YouTube got rid of the channels tab for some reason. I mean, there was too many tabs.
God did.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, JiDion, a.k.a. Gideon, a.k.a.
Hey, Toop.
Marcus Cousins III, a.k.a. I don't know what other names I have, but I know I have a lot. I know a lot of you guys thought my last video was going to be my last video, and I thought that as well, but with the big change, as you guys can see on the channel, I felt like I owe you guys an explanation. I scourged the earth of all JiDion content. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be mad, bro. I mean, my DMs were, woo, I had a lot of mean comments in my DMs about me just saying how I'm stopping making content. So the fact that I took away the content, I can only imagine how mad a lot of you guys would be. But
dude, I can't lie. I freaking, it irks me so bad when people remove their old videos. Like when people, I know this is like more of a definitive reason at least, so that's, I mean, it makes sense, but it's just like, God, dude, it's already done. My neurodivergent brain cannot handle all the hours of effort that you've deleted.
This explanation isn't for the people that are mad. This is for people that are confused, for the people wondering. And I feel like
I'm confused. I'm lost.
You guys deserve a clear, very clear and detailed reason. Why did you delete all your videos?
Thank you.
I would say the main thing that people have hit me with since I've given my life back to Christ is, why can't you follow Christ and make...
I was just picturing myself saying the exact same words. All right, hold on. I had to just readjust my brain. He's being sincere. He's not memeing.
All your videos, JiDion. I would say the main thing that people have hit me with since I've given my life back to Christ is, why can't you follow Christ and make content? I mean, you're over here making millions upon millions of people happy. Isn't that of God? Isn't it a godly thing to put a smile on people's faces and to make them happy?
Yeah.
And while bringing happiness to the world is of God, you can also bring happiness to the world through wickedness. You could bring happiness to the
Where does gaming fall on the spectrum, respectfully?
By serving the devil, you know? Not all happiness is from God. And I know for a fact, you know, there's no Christian in their right mind that can make the case to say that the content that I was making was of God.
Bro, straight posted on the post. What is this camera angle? Stuck in the suburbs. Why does it look like he's a giant just sitting in a tiny town?
And I'm not gonna even try to make that case, you know? And, you know, if I'm gonna truly give my life over to God, I gotta also take out the wickedness that I put into the world. God did say some things about prank. Dictionary.
That's crazy.
Crank. A noun, a mischievous trick or joke, especially one in which something is done rather than said. If you do a trick on somebody, you have to deceive them. And we all know who is the master and the king of deception. That's Satan himself. So every time that I'm doing a prank or doing a prank on a person, I am literally practicing what the master prankster himself, Satan, did. Oh, you're dragging it, you're stretching it, but I'm gonna show you guys. Just stick with me. We're gonna go to Proverbs chapter 26 and start at verse 18. Like a madman who throws flaming darts and deadly arrows, so is the person who deceives his neighbor and says, I was only joking. So Solomon is comparing playing practical jokes on people in the name of good fun as a madman shooting flaming arrows in the air. So basically he's saying a person that goes around
That you're crazy.
Pranking people is the same type of energy of a madman just going around killing people. And when you look at my content, bro, it's really not far off. I mean, I did a lot of...
From killing people? It's pretty far off.
crazy stuff in my video.
What was the first JiDion video I ever saw? Probably the one where he went to Mall of America or something and trolled that painter guy.
But the one thing I think that haunts me the most is one of my most popular pranks was whenever I snuck into the Gatorade HQ and I deceived the security guards and lied and said that I was working there and that I was part of a commercial team. People that I got fired, I'm sorry. I truly am. In Proverbs chapter 10, verse 23.
I mean, he is wrong in that situation for sure. Like, it's bad. That's like really unfortunate and shitty and. But evil?
It is a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding hath wisdom. King Solomon, the most wisest man to ever live, is saying right here that a person that just does mischief for fun is a fool. And that's how I make my bread and butter, is I just like to do mischief for fun. And when you actually look at the word prank, a similar or synonym word for it is mischief. So mischief and prank mean the same thing. But once I truly submitted myself to Jesus Christ, once I truly started reading his word, I got wisdom and I got understanding. And, you know, with this understanding, I would be a fool to go back into my old ways and keep on causing mischief, keep on pranking people, keep on ruining people's day just for my financial gain. I'll be a fool to do that. And not only would I be a fool, but I would be evil, especially with this understanding that I have. If I want to call myself a child of God, I gotta conduct myself like a child of God.
Oh, we're doing Pornhub right now.
Who?
Pornhub.
Oh, fuck. Don't put me on a Pornhub,
What?
would you? You got some hot ladies?
Huh?
That doesn't even make sense. Gentlemen.
It's an arm move. Hold on to me tight.
Gentlemen?
Say buy Italy's new album on 3. I would literally have kids always run up to me to this day, still. Just the other day, I had a kid come up to me. Couldn't have been more than 13, 14 years old, telling me, oh, I'm a professional raw dogger. Oh, I'm a professional raw
Oh my
dogger.
God, yeah, this has
Now
to
with
stop.
these new eyes, I just know as an influencer, I felt this generation horribly, you know? I did not contribute for the positive, I contributed for the negative. I contributed for the enemy. And so to all the youngins and even the older people who are influenced
Like those
with my jokes
guys
and
over
my
there.
perverted thoughts.
Yeah, that was the one I remembered. I guess he was being kind of a dickhead here. But it all ended up for the better, kind of, after it was forced and made to happen. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's fine for him to change up, switch his whole shit up, TBH, on God. If that's how he feels and he wants to
Get out of
be
here right now.
more
I've told
holy.
you 4 or 5 times. Stop touching the desk.
Stop trolling
Stop touching the
Jacksepticeye
paper.
here. Top of the morning. I still don't necessarily agree with deleting all the old content just because it makes no pragmatic sense.
Y'all look famous.
But you do what you gotta do, obviously. Everybody copes with stuff in their own ways. Do
If you
you
good, I'm
wanna
good.
see my shoe size?
That wouldn't be cool, bro.
Smash that like button. That would be very cool, bro.
I would get a feeling inside just knowing, oh, I just got a banger video because this dude lost his cool for a couple seconds because I was provoking him. I just profited millions of views off of that. And while I'm getting admiration from millions of people, this dude's about to be humiliated in front of millions of people. And I really didn't care, you know? As long as it furthered my goal, as long as it furthered my career, like, I could really care less. And the numbers back me. I mean, look at my content. Every video where it was someone getting angry or someone getting in my face, those are my most viewed videos because when you provoke people, when you get people out of their element, when you get people in a spirit of rage, it gets views. And I would profit off of that. And I was teaching younger kids that were looking up to me, this is how you blow up. This is how you get big, by provoking people, by making people just trying to do their day or work their job, by getting them angry because you're doing what you're not supposed to.
So this is his new channel, JiDion with a G. Yeah, and this is just all like religion videos that are more positive and not evil pranks. And I'm speaking sort of tongue-in-cheekly about it, but I mean, that's respectful. If this is what you believe, this is what you want to do. I mean, I can back that, dude. Definitely not necessarily my thing, so I probably won't be watching a lot of it, but I mean, I'm just not a really religious person, or freaking I just didn't grow up that way. I just never really had an interest in it. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new. It helps me out a lot. I always appreciate it. I can't talk today. Thanks for watching, boys. Peace out.